The Jets are cooked. I mean, this is a nice roster. It has a lot of nice names that you're familiar with. Rodgers, Davante Adams, Quinton Williams, Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, Tyron Smith. But these are individual parts, not a team. And we see now this was the debut of Davante Adams, and he was held to just 3 catches for 30 yards. And honestly, the New York Jets are cooked. Let's just be honest. In a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers where they lost 37-15, this was a disgrace. Think about Aaron Rodgers. He gets his guy, and I said, now he got his guy where it's time to put up or shut up, no more excuses, and he lays a dud. 6 interceptions in a 3-game stretch. That is the most in his career ever. The Jets defense hasn't been looking good, and that's mainly due to Jeff Ulbrich shifting now from just being the defensive signal caller to now managing the entire ass roster. And that's taken away time from him, and that means he has to appoint somebody else to kind of oversee the defense. And things have changed. And I know there's injuries. They're missing some bodies on the defensive side, but still, they have plenty of talent there to handle a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers, who don't really have that great of an offensive line. Yet Najee Harris runs over them for over 100 yards. You're seeing Russell Wilson turn back the clock into Seattle Russell Wilson, dropping moon balls to George Pickens, and the route was on after taking an early 15-6 lead in the second quarter. This team has a lot of nice parts, but it's just a bunch of old players that don't mesh well together, and they sit at 2-5. I mean, they played the lowly Patriots next. This is a different team that has Drake May, who's shown some flashes at least in this league, but even they beat them. You're 3-5. You have to basically run the table to even sniff the playoffs. And yet again, it's proving to be an epic disaster in New York.